visit this street corner in Milwaukee's historically black Bronzeville neighborhood, you'll find a Republican Party outpost in a Democratic stronghold. Inside, a portrait of civil rights hero Martin Luther King hangs alongside Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. And it's here that Orlando Owens is charting a course to what he hopes will be a Republican victory in the 2024 presidential election.
Milwaukee doesn't have to turn Republican. We just need to have an uptick. That's why it's so important if we can get just a small bump here in the city, a small bump in the county, we win the state. We win the state, we win the country.
Democratic President Joe Biden won Wisconsin in 2020 by just 21,000 votes. The November election will likely come down to narrow victories in a few key battleground states. African-American voters helped power Biden's win last time, but the president's languishing approval ratings have Republicans hoping to undercut black support for the president.
It's a strategic move on the part of the Republican Party to think about how many votes, black votes, they can get in Milwaukee or throughout the state.
Kathy Cohen teaches political science at the University of Chicago, and she underscored the importance of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin to Biden's re-election prospects.
Most individuals who follow the elections would say that without Milwaukee, Biden easily loses Wisconsin. I think the Biden campaign understands that. I think we will see a deep investment in ads and get out the vote and messaging and visits, all the things that, in fact, a candidate needs to do to indicate their commitment to that state and to those communities.
Black voters have long been a core constituency of the Democratic coalition, and Donald Trump is a polarizing figure who has used racist rhetoric. In February, the Biden campaign aired radio ads in Wisconsin and other battleground states, touting a record low in the black unemployment rate and an increase in black-owned small businesses. But in interviews with Reuters, some locals expressed ambivalence about the upcoming election.
Just the rise in prices, the inflation, it wasn't like that when Trump was in office.
Antonio Perkins is a barber at G's Clippers in Milwaukee.
I mean, I am undecided. It's funny, I voted for Biden to get Trump out of office last election, and now I'm swaying more to Trump because of the things that we thought it was going to be better, and it just actually got worse. So yeah, I'm definitely don't know which way to sway at this point.
I think the Democratic Party has not only taken the black vote for granted, they have disrespected the black vote.
Some, like Shauna Gray, who owns the Gray Jet Cafe, said she had reluctantly decided to vote for Trump in November. But it's unclear how successful Republicans will be at making inroads. The Republican National Committee announced it was axing plans for 40 community centers aimed at organizing Black, Hispanic, and Asian American voters. A person familiar with the matter told Reuters that Trump's team, now in control of the RNC, did not like the community centers and believed the money would be better spent on hiring people in the community to engage with voters. Wisconsin's state Republican Party said it will keep the Bronzeville Community Engagement Center open.
But to say that the Republican Party, by just being there, would win black votes, I think is also naive, right? Because there's a difference in terms of being there and pursuing the policies that are important to the communities that exist.